Hey there, Dave Gardner here, and I want to show you what you have the option of getting when you take action on any task job that I have for digital cover creation and or digital creation. So I want to slowly go through just showing you a little more in depth in the options that you have. And again, it's going to be up to 3 things. So you can send me one image and I will put that image and make a nice object for you for 3 different images. So what I'm going to do is just go through and show you here. So I'll scroll down a little bit slowly and we'll kind of walk our way through it just to see what you can actually choose from. If you read the description below, you'll get more in depth in what those options are. So we have paperbacks, we have hardcovers, okay, we have magazines, for example, laying down sideways, so on and so forth. We have paperback books, we have paperbacks laying down, we have, paperbacks that a little bit more on the side angle. We have hardcover jackets, we have thin paper books, or paperbacks, hardback fronts, a little bit more two-dimensional looking. We got the hard paperback. We got old school paperback. You look at this one here, looks like a landscape, looks really old, and kind of like a weathered old look to it. And so we have all different varieties and design layouts here. For example, we can do square, we can do mostly rectangular. We have the paperback laying, square, standing, so on and so forth. We also have stack books where it looks like you have one on the top and a few below, a couple different versions of that. So for example, hardcover stack. We also have binders and perfect bound books, spiral bound books. And we have binders laying in stacks. We have our magazine stacks and or binder stacks. As we continue, notice we're still only about a third of the way down. We keep going on. Landscape versions, we have binders, we have boxes. So let's say you have a digital course and you want to make it look like it's in a digital box. So we have boxes, for example. We have all different shapes of boxes, square, rectangular, wide, a little narrow, so on and so forth. We have DVD cases. We have larger 2-layer or wider DVD boxes that a lot of programs use to come in. We have stacks of DVDs. We have DVDs where you can see the CD on the inside, and CDs laying down, DVDs laying down. We have CDs, multiple type CDs where you can see the cover, you can see the disc coming out of it, stacks of discs. Then we have things like tablets, iPads, different versions, your iPhone and smartphones. And so we have all different versions going horizontally, vertically, angled, so on and so forth, tilted, someone holding, like a Kindle, what we have there, and we have all different things. Then we have browsers and screens. It could be a large Mac screen. This almost looks like a TV screen. It says video player. And so we have lots of options here. And so we have a widescreen TV perhaps. We have laptops. And again, all of your images would appear inside that. And a lot of nice new TVs now come with a little curved tint. We would have your image on that curved tint. Maybe you want to provide a digital USB drive for your people and your products. So we have something like this one right here, which would be a USB card. We have gift things, so for example, gift bags. And we also have, for example, ID cards or maybe promotional cards for people that are in your membership. And then finally right now, and they've continued to add things over the years, so by the time you're watching this, maybe we have more. So for example, we have, tubes and lotions. We have bottles. We have, for example, protein powders and, your creams. So we have jugs and mugs as well for the most part, if you really want to think about it that way. So we have a lot to offer you. All you have to do is send me the picture and I will then communicate with you. We'll figure out what 3 you want to do that with. We'll have up to 2 revisions if you're not happy. So we'll go back and forth. We'll communicate. And again, we will get those images to you. You'll be receiving 2 images. And so if we go back here for a moment, I'm going to go back home and I'm going to look at a previous one that I created. And so for example, we look at some of the ones that I've done for my personal effects. This is one I did in one of the other videos, just making a, for example, a sample bottle. This is a book that I actually published called The Commandments of the Cross. We have a couple different color versions that I've had. So we got the book stacked. We have single books. We have books on top of each other. There's the ID card I mentioned. CD and DVDs popped out, books sideways. So we have lots of options as you just see some of the examples that I have and that I've created in the past from some of my own products. And so if we take a look at any one of these, I'll just open this one right here. We can download it or we can go in and edit it. So I have the ability to go do that. But I just want to show you one quick thing that you have the ability to do because you're going to be getting your files in 2 forms. Okay, so we have the transparent version, which we notice we can see all these boxes and grids in the background. So that means it's going to be a blank. That's going to be a PNG format, but we also have full color. So notice the background got totally white. So this would be a complete like white square. So depending on what you're doing, if you're putting it onto a website that is all white background, you can have that option. But if you have a website that you want it to show some of the other background color, we're going to have this print or PNG edit file, PNG file, so that you can actually put this on any page, and then it doesn't matter what colors are behind it. So again, this has been Dave Gardner with AnyTask, and all you have to do is take some action, make that purchase, and again, we'll have up to 3 different varieties coming your way. I will send you again communication once you make your purchase, and we will start to figure out what is the best option for you. So again, I look forward to working with you, and all you got to do is take quick look down below and you can find out more details on the options of how you can actually progress with this and get the products that you want for your business. All right, we'll talk to you soon.